You know that feeling when you get a brand new smartphone? It's exciting, but it can also feel like you've been handed a puzzle with no instructions. Well, you're in the right place. We're going to turn all that confusion into confidence, one simple step at a time. Yeah, does this look familiar? You pull that shiny new phone out of the box, you turn it on, and whoa, it's a lot. Let me just say, if you're feeling a little overwhelmed, that is totally normal. And trust me, you are not alone in feeling that way. But the good news is, it's actually much, much easier than it looks. We just need to take it one piece at a time. So let's get started. So here's our game plan for today. First, we're going to talk about what this device in your hand actually is. Then we'll get into the basic moves you need to know, how to get online and connect with people, and maybe most importantly, how to stay safe. Then we'll wrap it all up with a real-world example. Okay, first things first, let's really understand this powerful little gadget. What exactly is a smartphone? So what is a smartphone, really? The easiest way to think about it is this. It's a tiny, powerful computer that just happens to fit in your pocket. It runs these little programs we call apps, and those apps are what let you do everything, make phone calls, send messages, or browse pretty much the entire internet. Now, you've probably heard of iPhones and Androids. They're basically the two main families of smartphones. As you can see here, iPhones are only made by Apple. Android phones, on the other hand, are made by a bunch of different companies, like Google or Samsung. They might look a little different, but honestly, what they do is almost exactly the same. The very first time you turn your phone on, it's going to walk you through a few simple steps. You'll pick your language, connect to your home Wi-Fi, and create a passcode. That's super important for security. And you'll sign in with an account, either from Apple or Google. Just think of that account as your personal key that unlocks all the cool features of your phone. All right, you're all set up. So now what? Well, now we learn how to actually use the thing. It's kind of like learning a new language, but I promise, there are only a few words you need to know. See all those little icons on your screen? Think of each one like a door. These are your apps. Tapping one of these doors opens up a specific tool. You've got a door for making calls, one for sending messages, another for email. You get the idea. They're basically shortcuts to the most important things your phone can do. So how do you open those doors and get around? It all comes down to these 4 simple moves. A quick tap is just like clicking a mouse. A long tap, where you press and hold for a second, is like a right click. It usually brings up a secret menu of options. Then you swipe your finger to scroll up and down, and you pinch with 2 fingers to zoom in on photos or maps. That's it. Okay, you've got the basic moves down. Awesome. Now let's use those skills to actually connect to the wider world. Your window to the entire internet is an app called a web browser. Now yours might be called Chrome, Safari, or something else, but they all do the exact same thing. You tap that icon and boom, you can visit pretty much any website in the world. All right, let's talk about email, because that's a big one. It's pretty simple. A clear subject line is always a good idea. Make sure you get the email address right in the to field. And if you ever need to attach something like a photo or a document, just look for that little paperclip icon. That's the universal symbol for attachments. Now for a really, really important topic. The internet is an amazing place, but to enjoy it, you need to know how to keep yourself safe. So let's talk about that. So the bad news is there are scammers online who try to trick people. But the good news is their tricks are actually pretty predictable once you know what to look for. So how can you tell if something is a scam? These are the classic red flags. Scammers love to create a fake sense of urgency, telling you to act now. They often use generic greetings like "Dear Customer" instead of your actual name, and believe it or not, they often make silly spelling mistakes. But the biggest thing is to be suspicious of links. Here's a pro tip. You can usually press and hold a link to see the real website address before you actually go there. This is probably the single most important rule for staying safe online. If a message or an email feels weird or even a little bit suspicious, just trust your gut. When in doubt, don't click. It's that simple. Just delete it. So besides just spotting scams, there are a few simple habits that can really lock down your phone security. Number 1, always install those software updates. Number 2, use a screen lock, a pin, your face, a fingerprint, anything. 3, only get your apps from the official app stores. And finally, for your really important accounts, like your email or banking, turn on something called multi-factor authentication. It sounds complicated, but it just means a scammer needs more than just your password to get in. It's a huge security boost. Okay, we've covered what the phone is, how to use it, and how to stay safe. So for our last section, let's put all of that knowledge together and walk through a real-world example. Let's take something common, like paying a bill. Now, here's something that might actually surprise you. Paying a bill online with your phone is often way safer than mailing a paper check. I mean, think about it. A check can get lost or even stolen from the mail, but a secure online payment is faster, it's protected, and it gives you an instant digital record that it was paid. Now, whenever you're dealing with money online, these 3 rules are golden. Seriously. 1, only do it on a trusted network, like your home Wi-Fi. Never, ever on public Wi-Fi at a coffee shop. 2, always look for that little padlock symbol and HTTPS in the website address. That means it's secure. And 3, please use a strong and unique password for your bank's website. And just like that, look how far we've come. We went from the first unboxing all the way to securely paying a bill online. Your phone really is a powerful tool, and it's designed to make your life easier. It takes a little practice, for sure, but you can absolutely do this. You've got this. So I'll leave you with a little challenge. After everything we've gone over, what's one new thing, just one, that you're going to try out on your phone today?